As we've been following, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin remains in critical but stable condition after collapsing on the football field during last night's game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Here to answer questions is Dr. Robert Cantu, the director of the Cantu Concussion Center at Emerson Health and a national leader in promoting safety in sports. Doctor, thanks so much for joining us.
Happy to join you.
And Dr. Cantu, we know that you were watching Monday Night Football just like millions of other Americans last night. Anybody watching that game saw Hamlin make the tackle. It was a big, aggressive kind of hit between the two players. He stands up, takes a couple of steps, and then falls backward. Obviously, you know a lot more about this topic than we do, so what immediately went through your mind as to what happened there?
Well, first of all, watching it, I couldn't be 100% certain, but there are many things that pointed more toward a sudden cardiac arrest than anything else. First, he stood up after the hit. The hit he took was to his chest, a helmet into his chest as he made the tackle of the ball carrier. And then when he collapsed in a heap like that, with obviously no signs of any physical movement, and if we were on the scene, which we weren't, but we would have known he didn't have a pulse and he didn't have any heart rate. When you see that spontaneously from exertion, that's mostly cardiomyopathies that do that, or congenital coronary anomalies. But when you see it after a hit to the chest, that's the hallmark of commotio cordis. The other hallmark also is that almost always with commotio cordis, there are a few seconds that go by. The heart goes into an arrhythmia that does not pump any blood, and you're going to die if you don't get that arrhythmia reversed. But it takes a few seconds for the lack of blood flow to your brain to cause you to essentially act like you're brain dead. And it's not unheard of that somebody would get hit in the chest, for instance, playing baseball, pick up the ball, throw the runner out at first, and then collapse in a heap, all within a couple of seconds.
So horrible to see. So as you know, and we saw it happen, medical staff from the sideline got to Hamlin within seconds. It then, though, took about 20 minutes to get him into that ambulance to a hospital. Are you concerned about that timing?
I'm not concerned at all about the timing that it took him to get into the ambulance. Sure, I was concerned because it was telling me that probably they had not yet reversed completely his cardiac arrhythmia. With commotio cordis, even with an external defibrillator, which is how you get the individual out of the abnormal rhythm, not always is it effective. So that even though you have a defibrillator there, which thank God they did, and certainly they always have at NFL games, and that obviously saved his life.
We've talked with you many times about the risk of head trauma for football players. Could that have been any kind of a factor with this? I know you're talking mostly about cardiac heart incidents, but do these repeated hits, does that obviously takes a wear on the body?
Correct, but this was a cardiac event. It was unrelated to any concussion or any head trauma at all. Had there been a cervical spine injury of catastrophic nature, the individual would have gone down in a heap, but would not have been able to stand up like he did and then collapse. So this didn't look like a head injury. It didn't look like a cervical spine injury, although you cannot be 100% certain just watching on TV. And clearly, the fact that they got to him so quickly doing CPR, to be effective, CPR has to be done on a hard surface, and they got a spine board underneath him and got going doing the CPR. The combination of the CPR and the defibrillation is what saved his life, and hopefully they were able to do it effectively so that they had adequate blood flow and he's not going to suffer severe brain issues down the road.
We all hope so.
Yeah,
Dr.
absolutely.
Robert Cantu, thank you so much for your insight, for joining us tonight.